Hi, what's going on guys? It's Almond. Welcome back to another Call of Duty Modern Warfare video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how I reached rank 155, probably one of the quickest ways possible, because I know a lot of people are just going to post like 5-minute videos on just to do trials token. That's not my case. I'm going to talk to you guys about every little detail and actual games and stuff like that that you can do to maximize the most amount of XP that you guys can get. If you guys do enjoy this type of content, make sure you do leave a like on this video. Make sure you do subscribe. We also did finish the what's called officer challenges, so make sure you do go check out that video. I posted it I think a couple hours ago, depending on when this comes out. It should be my previous video, so definitely go check that out if you guys want to see how I did all the challenges quickly and one of the first people to complete the challenges quicker than FaZe Jev, quicker than like a lot of people know in the company like Hammy, a lot of grinders. So yeah, go check that out. And also do turn on your notifications so you guys aren't missing out any new content. Since season 6 is here, I'll be talking about all the new content dropping and the best ways to do anything. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first way I'm gonna talk about, I'll talk about the trials tokens later because I feel like it's not as important. It's more of like if you have those, you have those type of deal. And a lot of people did throw suspicion like in my DMs that's saying I did some glitches. I haven't done any of the season 6 challenges. I haven't done any of the season 5 challenges, none of the season 4, none of the season 3. Haven't even done season 2. I've only played the heavy armored one because that's a decent one I can get XP on when I'm just eating. And I've done the Marksman challenge. Those are the only 2 ones I grind for XP on. A lot of people were throwing suspicion that I did some of these glitches. I did not. You guys can check. I have not even completed any of these. So I don't want to be seeing that, just an FYI, because a lot of people think I did some glitchy tactics or I boosted or any of that situations. I did not do a single thing like that. Just to throw that out there. So yeah, I've only done this one, the heavy armored one, because I can, whenever I'm like eating throughout that time period, because I didn't get any sleep. So within that time period, I was just eating and then you know, doing the heavily armored one because I can just hold the right trigger. So I can do that while I'm eating some food here and there. And then the marksman challenges, if I have a lot of tokens, I can easily go through these. Okay, so yeah, I'll save the trials towards the end. So my number one most efficient way of getting XP is co-op. And a lot of people underestimate co-op. And I'm talking about a lot of people, because everyone says, oh, co-op, what's the point of co-op? You know, it's not fun, it's boring, whatever, it's not part of the game, I don't care, you know, it doesn't even get updated. The thing is, one mission in particular, it's called Operation Strongbox. That mission, I've done multiple videos talking about this, and I want to do this again because a lot of people need to know about this, and this is how I've been getting my XP. It doesn't fuck up your stats or anything like that, and you get so much XP. I've gone up to 200k a match with the double XP token. I've gone up to like 219k at 1.2, and you can max out all your guns. So that's how I maxed out all the new guns that came out. I've been doing all the grinding over there. But all the challenge wise, I have to go and do the multiplayer. But I'm accessing all the emblems, and I'm not all the emblems, all the attachments. So I can do all those as quickly as possible, you know. And that's how I've been maxing out all my guns too. But you get a ton of XP, and the reason how I do this, there's a specific class you guys have to run. You basically want to run a Bruin, like an LMG, and you guys want to run the attachment More Money. What More Money does is, like, let's build a quick class up, and I'll probably show this up in the editing. What More Money does, you get additional XP for kills, but headshot XP. So if you get a bunch of multi-kills and you're getting a lot of headshots, you get bonus XP for that. And you want to be getting multi-kills. And there's a way that you can set this up. But if you guys want to figure out how to set up the co-op mission, if I have time, I'll put in the link description on how to set it up. I've done this about multiple videos, but I'm just going to give you a basic overview. If you want to know how to set it up and everything, I'll put the link in the description for the co-op video, because that's usually what I used to do. But I'll make sure to put it in the description for you guys so you guys can check that out. But I basically explain everything about how to do co-op. It's a certain mission. You block off a door with a car, and you basically cut open the door a little bit with this saw, and then after that you just don't like cut open the door fully, and then after that you just keep grinding kills, and the more kills you get, the more XP you get. And then after a certain amount of kills, you see XP stop popping up on your screen, and that's when you cut open the door and finish the mission. And that's it. It's pretty straightforward. That's the most simplest way I can explain it, because that's literally what you do. But yeah, you guys want to just basically run like quick fix hardline amped, because what quick fix does, every kill gives you health back. Hardline gives you ammo armor boxes, so you guys aren't dying and you guys aren't running out of ammo. And you can third perk, you guys can run whatever you guys want. That's all, you know, personal preference. But that's my number one way of getting XP, co-op. Trust me, it's underestimated and it's the best way possible. And it doesn't even take that long. Like I've done it in 15 minutes. And in 15 minutes, You could probably do two domination matches maybe, or maybe even one domination match, and you could probably end up with like 30k, 40k, depending. If there's no double XP. If there's double XP, you probably get 60k. But one co-op mission gets you 220k. Like, I would highly recommend that. And obviously the numbers are going to vary because the more headshots, the more XP, the more multis, the more XP. All that type of stuff comes in play. And especially if you have regiment, I didn't even think about regiment. If you get regiment, you get quadruple XP. So if you have a double XP stacked on top of a XP token on top of that with regiment XP going on for an hour, you're gonna get so much XP. Like, it's, you guys need to know that. Like, go check out that video. I explain it how I do everything. But yeah, #1 way, co-op by a long shot. Another way, I feel like not many people talk about, is plunder. So if you are a person that does not have Warzone, or just doesn't have multiplayer and likes Warzone, plunder is a really good way. What you just do is you run around doing scavvy contracts the entire game. You don't need to recon. You could if you want. You can go for kills, anything like that. But the best way is to just kind of go for monies, open chests. If you get a red key card, that's a ton of XP, because the more chests you open, the more XP you get. And you got to think about this too. If you have double XP on top of regiment, quadruple XP on that, you'll be getting like let's see. I think the most I've gotten in that is probably, I'd say maybe 150k around there, depending on how many scavengers you do, depending on how many contracts you complete, and how much money you end up. Because the more money you hold in plunder, the more XP you get, the more chests you open, the more XP you get. If you fight people, XP, the XP rates vary on what you do. But to me, the more chests you open is more important, because if you complete those scavenger contracts, you're getting additional XP for opening those specific chests. So that's what I'm saying. Plunder is a really good way. It's underestimated, just like I said for co-op. It's really underestimated. And the third one I'm gonna talk about is probably trials, because I don't want to talk about trials too much, because the thing is, people say trials tokens are like, oh, like that's what people make like 3-minute videos, and I see a lot of YouTubers do this. No hate to them, they can do that as well. But to me, trials tokens shouldn't be like the best. It's not. Like, I don't want to. That's like a lot of clickbait in my opinion, because the thing is with trials, you get 10k XP if you finish it. So in those specific missions, like I said, that was it heavily armored, which is like 5 minutes. All you gotta do is kill people. And then Marksman challenge was a little bit difficult. It just really depends on how can you flick your shots and stuff like that, and all that type of stuff. You can hit the targets pretty easy. You get 10k XP, and then on top of that, if you have regiment or your token active, you get 30k or 40k, depending on how that works. So, and then the other thing is, with this double XP going on right now, this ruins co-op, because the thing is, it caps out how much XP you get in a co-op mission. It does not gonna give you the most amount of kills. So if I were you and you're trying to speedrun, don't do co-op at the moment. I'll wait for this event to be over, because this ruins how much XP you get in co-op. A lot of people would think that it doesn't, but it actually does, because it caps you out early on kills. You can't get as many kills as you want, so it caps you out. You'd usually cap you out like around 400 kills, but it caps you out earlier at 200 kills, but you get half the XP. And you can't stack up your token, because how the token works, it calculates your XP after the game. The token with the event, it calculates your XP immediately, so it fucks up how XP works. It sounds confusing, but that's just how it works, and it just ruins it. So you wait for this event to be over. But I mean, if you are leveling up your guns, highly recommend go over there. Just like level up the new guns. That's what I would do, because I'll put some gameplay in the background. I'll put some gameplay in the background, and you guys will see I'm leveling up. That's how I leveled up my sniper rifle. You guys will see gameplay of me leveling up my sniper rifle, and that's exactly what I did. I used this to my advantage, and just level thing. And this is not a glitch. This is an exploit. You're just farming co-op, and co-op is literally there just to complete missions, to get XP, to complete challenges. That's what it's there for. So if you ever want to max out a gun, play co-op. If you ever want but the thing is, those challenges, those camo challenges, you have to do that in multiplayer. It specifies in multiplayer, because you can't even finish those challenges in Warzone. It's only in multiplayer. So that's another downside. But you can still max out your gun and have all the attachments. That's the only good part of co-op. So those are like the ideal XP, and then there's the honorable mention, which we're going to talk about right now. The honorable mention, which is like, you know, one of the few that not many people know, but I mean, it does help out a little bit. But I do this because, you know, I know that it's like an emergency source of XP, if you think about it, is doing these weekly challenges. This is one of them. You usually get like a ton of XP for finishing all this. Like, you guys can see all the XP you get, especially if you had like tokens active, you get a ton. And then if you do finish all these Warzone ones, you get 10k for each one. So you finish those. I don't usually finish them. I usually finish them like if I need to, or they just happen by accident. Like open 30 caches, like that happens by accident. Another source would be another honorable mention is when you go to your, let's see if I can pull it, your missions, and then you go to intel. I have not finished any of these intels. Like, these are like sources for me where I can just finish XP. I don't know if people are able to see this, like if they're from like season 4 or season 5, but I'm able to see this. I can just go to plunder and quickly do this one of these intels while grinding up all my chests. And you know, by the time I get to 6 and 7, I'll get an additional 10 or 20k XP if I have a token on. And literally just go through these quickly. So you can only collect one intel per game. So that's what you should do is do an intel and then go do your challenges, like go pick up scavies, go do that, and you'll get additional 10 XP or 10k XP, 500k, or I mean not 500k, 5k or 7.5k, depending. And then obviously you have all these other challenges which I still need to do, but I mean you still get XP through these missions. So, like if you have some of these easy ones, like there's some easy warzone missions, like calling 3 UAVs, you can do that on plunder. Resupply 20 times with the ammunition box. I mean that one might be a little bit difficult, but I mean plunder, like some of these challenges, if you're just a plunder player or you're just a warzone player, finish these challenges. You do get some decent rewards. Like they add these specifically for people who, you know, want to get skins or something like that. Like I'm definitely going to be finishing these at some point. Especially for this one because you get a variant for the right tag, so you know, stuff like that. Like I would highly recommend this stuff. But that's gonna be it for my part. I explained all the parts. Yes, you can play multiplayer, but that just really depends. Can you drop high kills? Like I played on a shipment match, I dropped like 120 kills, got a ton of XP, got a lot of assists because I run UAVs, I run what's it called, I think I ran a VTOL and I ran a support helo, so stuff that I don't have to worry about, you know, they just do everything for me, and then I can just keep running around getting kills. So stuff like that. If you run like you know, personal radar, UAV advanced, you can get a bunch of XP because you're getting a lot of assists, you know, on shipment. But shipment, the most amount of XP I've gotten is 120k, around there, 120, 130, but that's like without the double XP token, I think. And if it was with a double XP, that would be like 200k. But the thing is, that's only on a shipment match, and if there's no shipment going on, you can't really do that. So that's why I always highly recommend co-op, because you can max out your gun in one match, so you can do multiple things. It's not like you're gonna be falling behind or anything like that. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. So please make sure you do subscribe so we can hit 600 subs. We're almost there. We gained a lot of subs, a lot of appreciation as well for all those people commenting in my previous video saying that they respect the grind, they appreciate all the stuff like that I've been posting, stuff like that. I really do appreciate that, everything, all the support. Make sure you do follow all my socials in the description below. Instagram, you got the Twitter, you got my Xbox. You guys can add me on Xbox or even on Activision ID. Just look up DaRealAlmond underneath the Xbox Gamertag, stuff like that. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you do leave a like on this video. Make sure you do subscribe. Make sure you do turn on your notifications as well, so you guys aren't missing out any new content dropping in the future. Be sure to talk about the new Easter egg in Warzone as well. That video should be coming out soon. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.